Hey, thank y'all for having me out here. It's a pleasure to be here amongst the young scholars. That's a great thing. Tell you a little bit about me. My name is Bobby Rainey, from Griffin, Georgia, small city, 30 minutes from downtown Atlanta. Not a big city, small city. Growing up, heard a lot of too small to do anything with a force football, too small to play Division I football, too small to even think about going to the NFL. So I don't have to preach to you all about hard work, because that's something that y'all have been doing, but you have to continue to do that. Not just right now, just throughout life. You don't have to be in sports. You can apply that to your daily life also. And so growing up, played Pop Warner, which was the greatest time of my life. No worries, no bills, none of that. I didn't have to worry, stress about if I'm gonna be on this team or not, nothing like that. So that was like the best time that I had playing football is growing up playing Pop Warner. And like I say, stay consistent in your hard work. It don't just go here. You got so much in life that you have to go through and do with your life. So staying consistent and with your hard work will be able to get you wherever you want to go in life. And so growing up playing Pop Warner, then get to middle school playing, and I'm telling the high school guys that I'm gonna play on varsity my freshman year or whatever. A lot of that don't happen a lot, which is me being small, so they're like, okay, yeah. So get to high school my freshman year, started on varsity, beat that odds. So continued throughout my high school career. It was time for college. SAT scores wasn't all that great. I'm pretty sure y'all probably right now better than mine. So I had a chance to go to Georgia Tech, which I'm glad I didn't go because I'm a procrastinator, and that is not a school that you procrastinate at. It's an engineering school, so I'm glad I didn't go there. So I ended up going to Western Kentucky University. A lot of y'all might not know where that is. It's in Bowling Green, Kentucky, like 45 minutes away. Okay, all right, got you. Like 45 minutes away from Nashville, took like an hour 15 from Louisville. Ended up going there. My freshman year, get there, they were talking about redshirt me. So I feel like I'm the best out the running back groups. Well, why am I getting redshirted? So ended up getting redshirted, which was a great thing for me because we wouldn't transition over to Division 1A yet. We were still Division 1 AA. So ended up doing that my redshirt year, and then going to my sophomore year, ended up start playing a lot or whatever. And then I'm still hearing right from back home, whatever, like, you won't go to the NFL or whatever, you're not fast or whatever. And I'm not fast at all. I am quick though. I'm quick, but I'm not fast at all. A lot of y'all, if y'all watch football, if y'all see me, whatever, y'all think I'm fast. I hear a lot of people saying that you fast, whatever. And I tell them, like, I'm not fast at all. And plus, we got Jeff Demps on our team. So Olympic runner, that's fast. So ended up playing my sophomore year a little bit, and then my junior year, this when I really got my outbreak season. Coach Willie Taggart came there. He's the head coach of South Florida right now. He was 2 years, I was with him for 2 years at West Kentucky. He came from Stanford with Jim Harbaugh, which is all the Harbaughs are great. So I ended up playing, was starting my junior year, had a great season, like top 3 rush in the country, Sun Belt, and throughout the country. This small guy here, Bobby Rainey, is in the top 3 with all the bigger colleges, SEC, all those. I'm in the top 3 rushing. So next year, my senior year, same result, top 3 rushing. Draft time, small guy, Bobby Rainey. He's watching the draft with his family at home. I'm waiting. First 3, Friday, Saturday. Now, Friday, I know I'm not getting drafted or whatever, the first round picks. I know I ain't a first round pick. All right, so the Saturday come around, I start looking at it a little bit. So still nothing. So the last day was Sunday. I think we got to like fifth or sixth round. I seen some running backs go that I thought I was way better than. So I ended up getting upset when they even leave. I left the house. I went and got some gas for my old school. I started working on my car. I ain't watched the draft no more. So get back, and then it's like the sixth, seventh round. A running back in my conference had got drafted, so I'm really hot now. So I end up finished watching the draft. I get a call from Coach Harbaugh, John Harbaugh for the Baltimore Ravens. Yes. And I get a call from him. Well, no, first it was the Redskins. Those the same team that drafted the guy that was in my conference, the running backs in my conference. So I really don't want to hear what they got to say, really. So like, okay, all right. When the draft is over, I'll wait my option, whatever, then I'll call you back. Boom. So then that's when Coach Harbaugh called me. He said, "You ready to be a Raven?" I said, "Yes, sir, I am." So I get up there. Like, the facility is so nice. It's great. It's like a castle. If you've never been to Baltimore Ravens facility, it's like a castle. Like, everything is nice. So I end up getting there, like y'all already know, hard work, always consistent, being hard, staying doing stuff, trying to be the best. You don't want to be good, you want to be great. So continue to work hard, all that. I'm doing that. Getting a little notice. So end up making the team. And playing preseason. So then, when you get to the NFL, you'll know it's not what you think it is, or whatever. So it was a numbers game, somewhat. So they released me the day of the first regular season game, but brought me back the next day, which is not next day, the next 2 days. I think it was that Monday or Tuesday, and coming back. So in my mind now, I'm already got a chip on my shoulder because I didn't get drafted. So I'm still working hard. And then when I got released and they brought me back, it's like I had something to prove. So come back and playing preseason, balling out every preseason game, balled out. And then time for the cuts again. Make it all the way through the cuts. I'm the only running back left. So then they say, like I say, the numbers game. Y'all understand that when you get to the NFL. So, getting released, well, I was blessed because I only spent one day not doing anything. So then the Cleveland Browns picked me up off the waivers. So I never thought I'd ever be in Cleveland. I'd never been over there, period. So it ended up going to the Cleveland Browns. First reaction, whatever, I didn't get a good vibe when I first got there. So my mind said, I know what I'm here for is to work and to do what I have to do, actually to provide for my family. So, and then I ended up being there for a minute. I was there for 6 weeks. Played against the Baltimore Ravens. I wanted to get on offense so bad, but I never went in offense. They still had Trent Richardson, and when we played them, so I never got offense. But I did get on kickoff return. I started on kickoff return, but somehow the ball kept kicking it deep, so I couldn't really get out and do what I wanted to do, especially against them anyway. So ended up being up there for 6 weeks. Ended up getting released. Yeah, released the 6th week, and then like I say, I was blessed again. I only spent a day at the house with my family. My fiance, she was pregnant at the time, so I'm actually building cribs at the house while I got released or whatever. That's the only thing I get to do with my time anyway, because I was doing it after practice, but I didn't have practice the next day because I got released. So I'm building cribs or whatever. Then I get a call from my agent and say, got some teams lined up or whatever, and he say, Tampa Bay Buccaneers want you. I said, cool, yes, Florida hot? Okay, yes. All right, so 5 hours later, I'm on a plane, coming here to Tampa. And I get here, great vibe with Coach Shiano, all the coaches there. And we get what the first game was a home game. I dressed out I didn't play. I basically had to get the playbook down. So after that, we ended up going to Seattle and playing on special teams. Went down on kickoff one time, and I was probably on the kickoff, everybody, it's time. So when you go to run or whatever, on the kick, everybody's gone. All right, I was behind everybody. I don't know if I wasn't paying attention or what. So, I'm running, trying to catch up, whatever. So I get up to the sideline. Coach like, you gotta run, Bobby, you gotta run. Don't be offside. I said, okay, Coach, I got you. So next time we go down, I was the first ones. So he ended up playing that game. Mike James had a great game. He had about 162 rushing yards against Seattle at their home, which is major, been at their house. And the next game, it was a Monday Night Football game against the Miami Dolphins. Mike James was doing good. Ended up getting hurt towards the end, I think the first, second quarter, or the first half, one of those. And he ended up getting injured. So I'm like, I'm up now. So, mind you now, I've been there for like 2 weeks, two or 3 weeks. So I got to get all these plays down. So I got to be ready. So I'm like, okay, I'm ready. They got to dumb down this playbook though, because I've only been here 2 or 3 weeks. So you got to limit to some of this stuff I got to do. So end up getting in. I think the score was it was real close. So I ended up getting the ball the first time. It was power, ran good, about 15 yards. So boom, that first run, I'm ready now. Shit, I feel like I'm back in college. So then I get the ball again, we score a touchdown. We up, about to win the game. Defense shuts them out or whatever, we win the game. Monday Night Football, I got my first NFL start. Monday Night Football, I got the winning touchdown. And yes. Thank you. Thank you. And my daughter was born 10/27, 7:30 in the morning in Paducah, Kentucky. And Coach Yano, we had a Thursday night game, so we didn't really have anything that Monday. Coach Yano ended up letting me get off Monday to go there and see my daughter be born. And coming back, we had Atlanta Falcons the next day. The next game, which was home game. And no, it was 2 weeks after, I think, because she had to stay home for 2 weeks. She couldn't fly, so then she came down for the first home game, and she was there with the Atlanta Falcons game, which I had an amazing game that game. And all I could think about while I was in the huddle, no lie, I was in the huddle. I'm like, and my daughter's name is Kavi. So I'm in the huddle. I'm like, I wonder what Kavi is doing. It's in the game. It's in the game. Like, I wonder what Kavi is doing. All right. Well, I ended up finishing up with a good season with that. And what I basically get into is staying consistent with your hard work. It doesn't stop here or y'all at, which is great, or where y'all at right now, because you had a great start. You're ahead of everybody. But it don't stop here. You have so much from now until college, so much that you're going to go through and see. But you have to stay focused and to know what you want to do out of life to be able to get through those things. And for me, I'm a Christian man, and I put God first in everything that I do. Thank you. Thank you. And to do all those things, you have to put God first, and one, respect your parents. They brought you into this world. Yes, like my mom always told me, I brought you in this world, I can take you out. Yeah, so respect your parents, just do the right thing. Y'all are smart individuals, so y'all know what is wrong and what is right. Life is black and white. You even do it or you don't. There's no gray area. And I got that from Coach Taggart, and he had me right. There's no gray area, you even do it or you don't. If you put that in your daily life, you have no excuse or what you want to do in life, because either you do it or you don't. So with that being said, just do right. You know what is right, you know what is wrong, and continue to work hard, not just on the field, also, well, you've been doing it in the classroom, but continue that throughout your years of school. Continue to do that. Never put a limit on what you can and cannot do. No man can put a limit on what you can and cannot do. I don't care who he is. I don't care how much money he has. No one can put a limit on what you can and cannot do. Only God controls that. And with that being said, congrats to you all for being the image that we want everyone to be. And y'all are young right now, so y'all are the future. So just continue to do what you've been doing, respect your parents.